Welcome on in, everybody. Today we are going to be doing a Matikanefukukitaru A rank guide. I believe I said that correctly, but do not quote me on that. So we are going to be setting her up, actually, very uniquely, like we did with our sprint characters in this case. So we're going to be picking veteran Umamusumes that have power and speed bonuses. So in this case, we're going to be looking for a high rating veteran that we can borrow here with a 4221 in speed. If you do not have a character that you can follow with a 4221 speed split in your legacy characters under guests, you can go to the link in the description, Umamusume DB, and find a friend that you can follow there by searching for a blue star that has 6 blue power sparks and 3 blue speed sparks, just like this. And there should be a whole bunch of them on there to follow, so put a few in, see if you can't find one, and that should be able to help you out immensely. And then we're going to be using one of our own here, and we do have a Bakashin that has a 4212 split, and that's going to be our best split between power and speed, so we'll go ahead with that. And then for our support cards, we're going to be going with a 3 speed, 3 wit deck here. So I have a borrowed Kitasen Black, a level 40 Narita Taishin, a level 30 Silent Suzuka, a 45, whoever this is, Fuji Kiseki, a level 45 Daiwa Scarlet, and a level 48 Dober. And the Dober you could have gotten in the event that was going with the bingo cards. So I know a lot of people have her actually maxed out. I used all my monies on stupid stuff and don't have her maxed out. Although I did get some recently, so I think I might be able to do this. Look at that. And we got a maxed out Mejuro Dober. So if you have that as well, go ahead and put that on there. She's a really good wit card. And this is going to be our build. We'll go ahead, start career, put all of our speed skips on, as we do not need to watch all of this dialogue. But if you have not done many careers with her, or you haven't paid attention to the dialogue, I suggest giving it a shot. Matikanefukukitaru does have some hilarious dialogue, as she is just overall completely insane and funny in general. So we are going to be starting out like we do with every single character by getting these friendship levels up. And we only got 2s right now, so we're going to go ahead, get our mood up. We'll do 1 recreation. Now we're up to good. We got practice perfect. That's a good condition to have. And now we got a 3 stack on stamina. Good stack to have. We do need a little bit higher stamina than we have normally on some of these characters. A 350 stamina would be ideal by the URA finale. Alright, so we got a triple stack on wit, but they are all our wit characters. We are going to prioritize our speed, so we'll go with the 2 stack on speed here. And a 4 on stamina, we'll take that all day, and it's a 2-2 split between our wit and speed cards. We'll cheer her on, get some stamina and skill points. 3 on guts, we'll take it. And we are going to need to rest because our energy is extremely low that we might even fail a wit training. So let's go ahead and rest. We had a 63% chance of failure there, so definitely going to take the time here. We'll take the 3 on guts there. It needs to be a 3 or higher for us to take anything on guts. Steer yourself and plow through will give us that unyielding spirit skill hint there, it looks like. And we got 2 on stamina, 2 on power. We'll take the 2 on stamina because we want to prioritize our speed support cards right now. If you say you'll prepare something, you'll get a little bit of energy back. Take the card on the right. I don't know if that's just a random all the time, but we did get a mood down there, so I'm a little bumming because of that. Let's do some recreation. Excellent. Great mood going into the junior debut. We'll set her as a front runner. Get the win and then get some energy back. Just for this race, and then we'll move her back to late. And there we go, there's our first place win. And we got 16 turns before the Yayoi Sho. Hand them out together. That's going to give us a little bit of guts and wit there. Take a rest. We got 514 fans to go. Ooh, we got a 5 stack on speed. Absolutely going to take that. Lots and lots of dialogue, but we'll plow through it here. We need to get these levels up. 2 on wit. Silent Suzuka's looking pretty good there. She's up at the high green. Always get those speed bonuses when you have the option. And we got 3 on wit, and 2 of them are our speed cards, so taking that for sure. Guts, wit, and skill points. Looking good. Okay, so our speed cards are kind of split out, so let's do power here. We can get our director friendship up a little bit. Always good to increase that when you have the opportunity. We got 3 on guts, 2 of them are our speed cards, so we will take that again. You're training guts a little bit more than I would like to, but it is RNG, and you have to play the field how it's dealt. Or the hand. You have to play the hand how it's dealt. No, you failed! Oh my god. I don't know how she failed that, but let's go ahead and start not failing. Okay, so 1% chance of failure. We'll get these 2 wit cards up a little higher. Our energy's getting a little low. We'll do a wit training, get Kita some black up to rainbow. So now we got 2 of our speed cards where we want them. That's looking pretty good too. And I don't want to risk 28% chance of failure. So let's do this. Get our wit cards where we want them as well. So I believe we only have 2 cards now that can't do rainbow training. And Suzuka is one of them, and she just landed on that. And there they are. Rainbow training. Good stack there. That was a very good stack. So now we can really start focusing on these speed and wit trainings. Power will kind of increase naturally through the legacy inspirations, but also through training speed. Power, okay. Bulging bag gives us energy, so we will choose that every time. Just confirming that we do have all of our cards where we want them, and we do. Let's do a wit training, get some energy back. We got 3 turns to get 514 fans, which is fine. We can get that with pretty much any race, so let's just make sure that we have no good training before we do a race. Yeah, no rainbow training, so let's just do a race here. We'll move her back to a late starter. And we should get first place, no problem. And there are our fans earned. Excellent. So now we're gonna start getting some of these stacks and hope they keep coming. Double stacks, triple stacks. That is what we like to see. Kita Some Black has these events that give mood up, which is fantastic. Now we got a wit. And wit's gonna give us energy back, so we'll rest as little as possible. But we also don't want to risk failing and getting a mood down, so gotta be careful. You know, it's a fine line on what you want to risk and when you want to risk it. Our mood's great, so I'll pick the bottom option there and get a little bit of a skill hint. The Yayoi Sho should be no issue for us. It's only a G2, and our stats are looking pretty good here. 5th place. That is weird. We should have had no problem with that, but you know, RNG plays a part, and we make do with what we got. So we are going to need to get some fans, I'd imagine, before the Japanese Derby. Oh, we don't. Excellent. I would have expected a 5th place would merit some fan earning needed, but it seems like it doesn't. Let's rest, No rainbow training. We want to get these stacks. Am I hallucinating, or was she just talking to another her? I'm going to have to replay that from my recording, because I swear to God she was just talking to her. Alright, that was good inspiration. 70 power, 35 speed. Rainbow trading speed, looking nice. We'll do some stamina training when we don't have any rainbow training. Either that or wit. We do want to get our speed up to, or stamina up to around like a 350, like I mentioned. You blew the competition out of the water, get some stamina. Double speed, that's what we like to see. And the Japanese Derby is going to be a 2,400 meter race. So we are going to need to make sure we got a little bit of a stamina boost here. So let's take Rosy Outlook and Extra Tank here. And we'll wait for the other ones until they get discounts. But that should be enough to get us first in the Japanese Derby here. And we chose those two really exclusively because they had 30% off. And we want to save our skill points. Why are you pulling 5th places like they're candy? Free candy. Come on, Matikanefukukitaru, you can do better than that. I mean, we still gotta move on, but geez. And I guess we still have the fans we need, so... You know, I'm not gonna complain too much. We got a double wit, that's a 41 wit. And we got one more turn before beach training here. So... I don't want to do the wit training. We're about to do beach, so I'm gonna rest so we have max energy and great mood. And now we can get these points. So there's 40 into wit. 26 speed's fine. Come on, I never get these good stacks here. 42 speed, that's what we're looking for here. Scale the fish or whatever, get 10 points there. 23, 31, 23. We'll do the 31 here. And that should be it for the beach training. We're back at the academy, and we're going to need to get some of these numbers up. So we'll do one more wit training. 2 turns to the Kikuka Sho. That's a 21. We'll take the 21 in speed. We want to get that up as high as we can before the Kikuka Sho. And a 27 in wit. We'll take that. That'll put us up into a C+ there. And the Kikuka Sho is going to be one of the big humps here. It's going to be a 33,000 meter. Slow metabolism. That's fine as we are going into a race. So let's see. We can get late surger. Let's get corner adept. Because that's going to lead into swinging, or not swinging maestro, but into professor of curvature. And it should help us out in the race. So let's go ahead, check it out. We shouldn't have any issues. We are a late starter, but we have all of those skills. 3rd place, that's good enough for me. I'm thinking on the last 2 5th places, our skills might have just not procced here, which is strange because we do have relatively high wit, but, you know, you can only do so much here. Alright, so we do not want that to happen again, so... Oh, that's a hard one. Let's do the infirmary. It's hard to do it, but we want to get rid of slow metabolism. That is a bad debuff to have. And here comes Professor of Curvature. Excellent. We're getting these rainbows on speed, and that is what we need. So 6 turns. We got a double on speed again. We'll take it. Kias and Black on speed. We'll take that. Going up to the B+ almost. We'll do probably one good rest. Or barbecue for 2 will give us some energy back. That dialogue option is a good one. So let's do another speed training here. That gives us a B+ going into the Kikuka Sho. And we did get a bushel of carrots, which is great because that does mood up if you're low, and some stab boosts. And we'll take the wit there, since we did not have a rainbow training for speed. And I can prepare something, get a little bit of energy back. And we got a double stack on speed. You love to see it. And another wit there, looking good. So we should be able to pretty much blow the Kikuka Sho out of the water. Our stats are looking pretty decent here. I'm cooking a lot of food for Matikanefukukitaru and Taiki Shuttle, it would seem, but I'm fine with that. We'll do the 2,000 meter G2 race here. Shouldn't have any issue. This should be a first place. Come on, what you got? There you go. It's been a while, huh? And we got 6 turns before the Takarazuka Kinen. And our energy is looking good, so let's see what we got. We got single stack speed, we'll take it. We may do a rest after this inspiration. She's so goofy, man. Alright, there we go. We got an A. We need to get that a little higher, so we are going to rest. Okay, we got a 68. Love to see that. We're going to do a stamina training here. I don't want that to be too low. A 51. Absolutely, we'll take that all day long. We'll do a 20 in speed. Get that skill hint there. And we got a 28 there, so we'll take that. And here comes the Takarazuka Kinen, and after this we do have another beach training. Should have no issue with the 2200 meter here. We do have all of those skills that revive our energy. First place, looking slick. That's a G1 under the belt. And here comes, I believe it's 3 turns before the next race. 3 turns, yep, before the Sapporo Kinen. It's gonna be beach training. We'll do the 30 in wit. $39 in speed. You love to see those good stacks there. 25 in wit. And here comes the Sapporo Kinen. Let's see what our skills are looking like. Let's go ahead, we'll buy Lay Low and we'll get Professor Curvature. Those are gonna be some good skills. We need that energy recovery, and Professor Curvature is just an all-around good skill to have. And first place by 8 lengths, so we are crushing it in the G3s, I think that was. Which aren't very challenging in the first place, but you know, it's better than nothing. 7 turns to the Arima Kinen, so we're gonna get a little bit of energy back here, so we might take a rest depending on what our choices are. Let's do a wit here, get some energy back. We'll do a 21 in speed. We failed the 9%! No! What are you doing? Okay, we'll do the wood training, I suppose. Oh, my head just exploded. Failing a 9% while I'm recording a guide is going to be absolute brutality. Okay, so we got long corners. We're gonna do a full rest because I am not risking another failure. Normal screening, mood up. We'll do a full rest, get a bunch of that energy back. Another 30. And we are in the S rank for speed. And prepare something for him. We'll do the 25 here. And we got full energy going into the Arima Kinen. We should be able to win this race without any real competition. Second? What are you doing? Alright, view results. First place, there you go. Oh, when those skills don't proc, it gives me a heart attack, Matikanefukukitaru. What are you doing? Alright, and here come the URA finals. Well, let's do another wit training here. And let's go back into our skills here before the final and purchase any energy skills we don't have. I think that's all of them. So we're looking decent there. And then let's get some of these late starter skills. Late surger. I always say late starter, but it's late surger. Studious. There you go. Our power's good. Our stamina's lower than I normally would like it at this stage. Our stats are pretty much where we need them for an A rank. First place, looking good. But I would definitely recommend buying as many skills as you can before the qualifier, because it can be a career ender at this point. Let's do that speed training, get that up as high as we can get it. And this is a 2400 meter. It's going to be a little challenging for us. But we got the first place by half a length over Spechan, so we're looking good. We're sitting pretty, and we're moving on to the finals, baby. And we're doing a 30 in speed, getting us over that 1100 hump. And hopefully we do not have any issues. It's a shorter race, but it is the finals, and we only won by half length. And we did it. So there is the first place in the finals. This is the most consistent way that I've been able to get an A rank with Matikanefukukitaru. She's a little bit of a unique character to train, because as long as you can skill pack it on and get her through the finals and the Kikuka Sho, you know, you don't really have to worry about stamina all that much, whereas if you're building her for competitive play, you most likely will be training stamina up a lot more than we did here. So keep in mind, this is just an A rank guide. This is not a competitive play guide, but it does work well for me, and I like to get those A ranks. So let's go ahead and spend as many skill points as we can. 97, let's just go ahead. We'll do long corners again. And we should be able to clear this A mark pretty handedly at 11,604. We're actually relatively close to an A plus here. So there you have it. That is my full A rank guide for Matikanefukukitaru, also known as Rising Fortune with her epithet. And yeah, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We've recently broke 1,000, and I really appreciate it. And let me know who you'd like to see us train next. Have a great day.